Hey Stacy, it's Scott Walker. Just shooting this video for you to kind of show you what I do. I'm going to go a little bit more in depth than I would have normally. But usually I go over a few things. I go over content, backlinks, and citations. And a lot of these things most business owners can do in-house, but usually they're too busy to really take the time to do them, which is why they need me. Um, I generally just appreciate feedback on the video, whether I'm doing well or not, and I hope that these strategies, are helpful for you and educational for you as well. So here is your website here, and I really like how you made this yourself. It's really cool, very very bright. I like the designing and the background and everything too. But one thing I really would recommend on your website is to have more content. The reason I say that is because Google loves to see content. They want to see 1,500 to 2,000 words on your homepage. And throughout that content, you want to be found for buyer intent keywords. And usually that includes a service and also a location. So like interior design, Bountiful, just as an example, or Utah, depending on your industry. Sometimes it's statewide, sometimes it's localized. The other thing you could do is all your images, photos, logos. Instead of it saying bright circle dining side right here, if you save those as buyer intent keywords, they count as content as well because it's embedded behind the photo. So I did go ahead and put your website into a tool I use called Ahrefs. This will give me your analytics and kind of show me where you're sitting. You're currently at a 2.6 DR, which is the trust that Google has with your website. This is on a scale of 100, and you want that number to constantly be moving up. And you're currently at 2.6 because of your backlinks and referring domains. And just in case you don't know what a backlink is, it's when one website links to another website via a clickable button or text. But not all backlinks are created equal. So you do want to stay within the realm of your industry and location to have the more authoritative ones, as opposed to just any backlink. You're also being indexed for 32 keywords, and you're getting about 60 people to your website each and every month. That's a decent number, but by implementing the strategies I'm talking about, both your organic traffic and also your trust with Google are going to be moving up. So let's look at some of the keywords that you're being indexed for. And looking through here, leather barrel chair, there's 1,600 searches a month. You're in the first position for that. You're getting 17 people to your website for that particular buyer intent keyword that's being searched for in Google. But at the same time, I wouldn't really consider that a buyer intent keyword as opposed to, interior design, Bountiful, or Layton, because I live in Layton, or anything like that. And looking at most of your keywords here, interior design Utah, there's 90 searches a month. You're on the 92nd position, which is the 10th page of Google, and you're not getting any traffic to your website for that. Same thing down here, zero traffic. Those are like the only two buyer intent keywords that I really see that are on your website. So I did just look up interior design Utah, and usually you get your Google guaranteed services and local ads right up top. These are great ways to generate business quickly if that's something that you're looking for. But being up in the Google business profile is really where you want to be. When I looked up Bountiful, you were number one, so you are doing great in your Google business profile section because you can only be for your local city. So that's when you could start looking at different areas of the state to where you might want to expand your horizons to, if there's a lot of search in Layton or in Salt Lake or anything like that. So just keep that in mind. You are doing well in the Google business profile. And then moving down into the organic listings, this is where I was talking about being on the first page of Google or the 10th page of Google. So for interior design Utah, Maya Interiors is one of the top competitors for that particular keyword. And if we look at their website, it actually looks kind of similar to yours with the background and everything, so that's kind of cool. But they don't have too much content on here either. So when you start to implement these strategies and have more content with better buyer intent keywords, those authoritative backlinks and citations, you could start to outrank these guys. And so, this looks a little bit more like a full Utah. I don't know exactly. I haven't really researched into them. You could see they have pretty decent trust with a lot of backlinks and referring domains. They do have a lot of keywords as well, but they're also not ranking for the buyer intent keywords. They're kind of doing, living room decor. That's where they're getting the majority of their traffic from. And those are the type of keywords that really, this one right here, Utah interior design, there's 500 searches. They're in the 5th position and they're getting 38 people for that one buyer intent keyword. But kind of looking just as an example for Bountiful, because I know that's where you're based out of, there's not too much search volume in Bountiful per se. There's Interior Designers Bountiful Utah, Bountiful Interior Designers MD. I don't know if that MD is something else. So, I mean, like, there's not a lot of searches for Bountiful per se. But if we look in other cities, especially, Salt Lake, considering that's pretty close to where you are, 300 searches. Oh, I don't count that one. 250 searches for interior design, interior designers, and interior designer. Those are 3 different ones, and there's 750 searches each and every month for just those 3 keywords. Not to mention the rest of these keywords. So when you start to look at the buyer intent keywords here, and when you start to outrank your competitors, a percentage of this total volume will start going to your website instead of your competitors. And then a percentage of the people going to your website will start to give you a call, and depending on your closing rate, they'll turn into a customer for you. So like I said, usually I ask for feedback on the video. I do hope this was helpful for you, and thanks again for watching, Stacy. We'll talk soon.